Yo, okay. Instead of filling up a minute of this video with a BS intro, I'm just say where I got this from. I was researching for my last video why Magic Johnson's overrated, and I came across this article. And I'll admit myself, the argument for this video is in no way original. I completely copied this man's life work, and I'm just putting it in video form. To make up for this, let's do a short link span. Alright, so this video is going to be short. Just listen to what I got to say and then go off and do what you want to do. Right, so people like to pretend that Michael Jordan would average 50 points per game in the modern NBA because of the lack of the hand-checking rule. If you don't know, the hand-checking rule was eliminated, or actually added, if you will, which basically means that you can no longer perform hand checks in the NBA legally. Before, you could. So, people like to pretend that Michael Jordan would average 50 points per game, like I said, because of that. Which is stupid because they conveniently ignore that the elimination of hand checking wasn't the only defensive rule change in the early 2000s. The NBA also changed the illegal defense rule, allowing teams to play hybrid man-zone schemes all over the court. If you don't know what this means, I uploaded a video explaining all the NBA fantasy talk. Or, I don't know if I've done it yet, but I'm working on it while I'm recording this, so I might upload that before I upload this or the other way around, so whatever. That changed post players, big and small, from the likes of Shaquille O'Neal to his airness. Defenses could now send a soft double team at you before you even caught the ball, instead of having to wait to help under the old rules. Schemes became more sophisticated thanks to visionaries such as Tom Thibodeau, Greg Popovich, and Pat Riley. Teams defended areas of the floor, zone defense, taking away superstars' comfort zones. Moreover, teams fouled less, often because they were able to prevent stars from getting to their spots and didn't have to resort to grabbing and knocking a guy on his butt. And this would have affected Jordan big time. He certainly had his hot zones, the free throw line area, the top of the key, and the corner threes. And almost 30% of his points came from the free throw line. So if you take that away, or let's take 50% of that away, that's 25 points per game in his career, right? Then you take one corner three away, 22 points per game. So all of a sudden, you got Michael Jordan averaging 22 points. And for argument's sake, let's add 5 points just because of hand checking. So that's 27 points per game, which is great, but not 30 points per game. It's not the only player that has ever averaged more than 30 points per game, right? You got guys like LeBron James who average more in their career. And that brings us to the next thing. It has become far more difficult to impose your will on an opponent in the modern NBA. Without that dominance, Jordan's Bulls might have come up short a time or two. All of this was affected Jordan, like I said earlier, and he was the ultimate one-on-one assassin. So this would be all taken away. He would have to play a lot more like LeBron, moving the ball, trusting his teammates, and shooting more threes. And when you have to rely on others to the extent that LeBron has in his career, instead of just to win championships with series clinching shots, you're going to have failures.